action on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. And now, a chance to see what's coming up for Philadelphia. On Wednesday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. And then on Saturday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers.
And that game against Milwaukee, you know they're going to be amped up for that one. And they'll need to be. That's going to be one tough game for that group.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Cason Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Hartenstein in at the 5. And for the 76ers, Maxey and Oubre, they have the guard duties. George in the front court alongside Martin, and it's Embiid in at the center. One guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Doris. He is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills.
That free throw, no good. Doris, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
Now, here's George. Pocket 6. And the wing jumper offline. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. He immediately mentioned that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, is at the top of their scouting report. Told me the key to stopping SGA is defending without fouling. Easier said than done, but try to keep him off the free throw line. And try, emphasis on try, to make Shai a jump shooter. A very tall task. Guys?
Thank you, David. Three-pointer by Embiid. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. They defeated the Wizards in their last one.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. George against Dort. Embiid with a screen on George. George nails the wide-open jump shot.
Now, Paul George, a tremendous jump shooter. Squares up, knocks it down. The defense has got to be better.
Wallace outside. Hartenstein against Embiid. Outside Williams. Pass to Dort. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by George.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
George sets a screen for Maxey. Sinks the triple. We're only around halfway through this very long season, GA. This is when the grind, I think, really kicks in.
Yeah, you think about the physical and mental toll this game takes on you. And I miss being out there, but, man, I tell you, it can be a grind.
And here is Wallace, following the three-pointer by Tyrese Maxey. Over Oubre. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what? Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
And Maxey plays with so much energy. That time he wheels that one in off the contact.
Hartenstein with a screen on Oubre. Here's Wallace. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Pass to Martin. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. There's 1:38 left in the first quarter of the game. Now Williams, covered by Oubre. Williams can't get it to go.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And Embiid with it. Lets the three fly. That falls. Nice speed that time from George.
Come on. Joel Embiid. I mean, 7-footers are not supposed to shoot like that.
The specter of injury seems to always loom over Paul George's career, Doris.
Well, Kevin, I think it's very hard for Paul George fans to take out of their mind completely that gruesome injury he suffered. But we've got to give this young man a ton of credit. He has managed his play and his health to a very high level and still one of the most gifted players this game has seen.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Yabusele comes in for Martin. Gordon's checked in for George. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Kelly Oubre. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for George. Isaiah Joe. He's checked in for Cason Wallace. And it's Mitchell in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Williams. 17 points in his last outing. Elbow shot. Good. He hits the jump shot. Williams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
Lowry against Mitchell. Drummond with a screen on Mitchell. And it's Lowry penetrating. Shot clock at 6. In the corner, it's Gordon. Over Wiggins. And it's Gordon missing.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Here's Williams. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. 27 seconds left to play in the first. Lowry against Mitchell. Bounce pass Maxey, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And keeping that head on a swivel, Maxey anticipating his man to be there off that pick and roll and delivers a nice dive.
Mitchell in the corner for 3, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
It's all tied in Philadelphia. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Williams is out there with Wiggins. And it's Alex Caruso. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Joe in at the 2. And it's the Thunder with the ball. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. A three-pointer, Wiggins, and Embiid pulls it down. And so Lowry will bring it up for the 76ers. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand.
Have to be very careful when you're guarding Gordon. He's adept at putting pressure on the defense.
First trip to the line for him here.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first. Doris, it's great to see the excitement that surrounds women's basketball currently, isn't it?
It's great, Kevin, that these incredible players with a high skill level are being acknowledged, not only for that skill, but the quality of play, the competitive spirit of these women. They have worked as hard, and they should get as much recognition.
Good on both. Thunder trailing by 4. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. The shot by Williams, no good.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play. Pass
to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Here's the three. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City shooting the ball at 42%. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Lowry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Embiid. Back to Lowry from downtown. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Lowry kicks to Gordon. And he's good on the three ball. Gordon's got 5 points now this quarter.
So many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys.
You know what to do. Challenge your move.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Caleb Martin's checked in for Yabusele. Paul George comes in for Edwards. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Eric Gordon. And Maxey's subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Jalen Williams comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Dort, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Cason Wallace in for Isaiah Joe. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Hartenstein. Pass to Embiid. Back to Maxey. 5 to shoot. Martin with the screen for Maxey. Off target with his 3. Under trailing by 3. When you talk about Jalen Williams, Doris, is it fair to say this guy has superstar level potential?
Without a doubt, Kevin. Jalen Williams is a 3-level scorer. He's fearless in the clutch. He has the hunger to keep improving, and he can be a lockdown defender. He's got all the tools to reach the level you're talking about.
Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
No, obviously something that, every player fears. The NBA has made player safety a priority, but injuries continue to happen.
Yabusele, he's checked in for Martin. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Gilgeous-Alexander. Maxey passes to Embiid. 1:27 left in the first half of the game. Pass to Oubre. Back to Embiid. It's tipped.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Wallace outside. Down low. Here's Dort. And he goes in for the dunk.
Wow, Dort showing off that incredible strength as he takes it right to the rack for a slam.
Maxey passes to Oubre. Dort against George. Pass to Embiid. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
On the lane. On the lane.
At the line for Philadelphia, Joel Embiid. One shot.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And that's a rare turnover, just their first here in the half. So that's one thing we've seen them do pretty well, valuing their possession.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Drummond's checked in. Philadelphia leading by 5. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of basketball. George looking around. Fires from deep. Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got his 6th rebound on the night. Shot from 12. Dort misses. Oubre outside. Outside, Maxey. And George kicks to Oubre. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Oubre's got the lead up to 8 now for Philadelphia. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
I have some research here that might explain everything.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You have to like what we're seeing from Tyrese Maxey.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Now an update on Caleb Martin from David Aldridge. David, what'd you find out?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the 76ers gave me the status. And, guys, unfortunately, he has a collapsed lung. Obviously, that's very bad news. The next few games will be without him on the court. Of course, other players are going to have to step up to fill that role. That's all we've got, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
Running the wings, it's Oubre and George. Abusele out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Maxey in at the 1. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. George with a screen on Williams. Outside, George has to Embiid. Over Hartenstein. Embiid, no good. And it's Williams with the ball for Oklahoma City. 8-point game. And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Daigneault said, we've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift him to a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup. Kevin?
D.A. the versatility. That is pretty special.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Kelly Oubre. He's really stood out for them over the past month. He's putting up about 14 points a night, just over 2 steals and 6 rebounds. And you love his anticipation, all those steals. He's always a step ahead, reading plays before they develop.
There's a sneakiness, a craftiness. You think he's not watching, and suddenly he's taking the ball in the other direction.
That's good from Yabusele. And he can't hit the second. Under trailing by 7. To the middle. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And passing has made this guy next level. That's the element that has changed Gilgeous-Alexander's game.
Hartenstein against Embiid. Over Hartenstein. Another miss by Philadelphia.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drives in. That one falls. Now it's just a 3-point Philadelphia lead.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Gordon's checked in for the 76ers. Wiggins is checked in for Oklahoma City.
Let's hear it for your 76ers youth dance team.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. It's good. Maxey's got 10 points.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been dialed in defensively this month. Second, the Thunder.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Williams kicks to Wallace. We've got 1:48 left to play in the third. Here he goes. And the layup is good.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Pass to Yabusele. Here's Maxey. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Maxey's got 4 points in the quarter.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
Wallace, the pass to Williams. And here's Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock. Gilgeous-Alexander against Maxey. The layup off target. Philadelphia leading by 5. Here's Oubre. It's deflected. Gilgeous-Alexander against Maxey. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Back to Maxey. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. 14 points for Tyrese Maxey.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Now here's Wallace. Screen by Hartenstein. Wallace goes in. It's blocked.
That's unparalleled defensive focus from Kelly Oubre. He's all over his man and just suffocates that shot.
Gordon kicks to Maxey. Three-pointer. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. The third quarter comes to a close. The 76ers lead by 8. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And we're trailing by 8. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Aaron Wiggins is out there with Williams. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Isaiah Joe. And it's Caruso in at the 3. Here's Gordon after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Yabusele. On the wing, Jackson. Lowry from outside. Offensive rebound. Here's Embiid. Here's Yabusele. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. And the 76ers lead by 9. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Yeah, there's a competitive toughness to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He comes right back with a 3 of his own.
Lowry passes to Yabusele. Back to Lowry. Gordon with the screen for Lowry. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And it's Gordon missing.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Lowry against Gilgeous-Alexander. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
Well, what a pump fake by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets the defender committed, and he'll go to the foul line.
Alexander taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
And the 76ers making a change here. Oubre's checked in. Wallace is checked in for Oklahoma City. He hits the second from the line. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Lowry feeling it out a bit. Pass to Embiid. To the paint, and stolen by Wiggins. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Joe. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Now recovering. Gilgeous-Alexander against Lowry. Misses the hole. Now shooting 8 for 14. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've led by as much as 10. Embiid sets the pick for Lowry to the inside. Taken away by Williams. And Wiggins throws it down.
Well, you see SGA and the strides he's making as a playmaker. This guy is so good, on point with his reads.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured. wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Some changes for Philadelphia. George comes in for Gordon, and Maxey subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Then for the Thunder, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Wiggins, and it's Dort in for Isaiah Joe. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He said to them, that's the kind of effort we need to bring every night. We're right in this thing, but it's going to take sustained effort to close it out. Now let's bring it home. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Now, here is George. Trying to end the drought. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. There's Williams, and there's another one for the Thunder.
Jalen Williams relishes the opportunity to deliver in the clutch, and boy, does he answer.
Pass to Yabusele. Gilgeous Alexander against Maxey. Now here's Embiid. Guarded close. And it's blocked. And now here comes Williams leading the break. And Williams with the stuff.
You can see Jalen Williams' speed on display right there. Gets out to score on the fast break.
That's to Embiid. Over Hartenstein. Embiid, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing wrong.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Hartenstein with the screen on Oubre. Wallace, good.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Lob pass to George. Williams with the steal. Plays it up and banks it in. Now it's a 6-point Thunder lead. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And they've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And it's George missing, and so they foul intentionally. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Thunder, Wall. 2 shots.
Shooting 2. That's the first. That makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Not sure the miracle, Greg, is on hand here tonight for them.
Well, they need one, but gonna play it until the final whistle.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and he commits the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for Oklahoma City, Wallace. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And it's Maxey with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Embiid, the pass to Oubre.
And a miss there on the triple. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.